It's Monday. And today was good, but it was mostly a rest day. Not very productive. I didn't have any major tasks to look at, nothing that called my attention, and I had a friend coming over, so I just took the opportunity to take it slow, relax, have some fun, and not worry about any project just for a few hours. I'm fully relaxed, and I'm ready to get into it. It's Tuesday, and I'm back with another big milestone for SitFisher. We just hit 2,000 players, which is huge. I mean, I'm just excited for the possibility that maybe we're going to get even more later on. It's all super exciting to me. Right now, we're working on getting the Fishing Fest update done in time. We really wanted to get it done yesterday, but it just isn't happening. We really need to improve our tutorial. Players are getting stuck, they don't really know what to do, and so we're going to make a better tutorial to help guide players in, hopefully get them out of that starter area and willing to play our game. And I predict that this will lead to an increase in our median playtime. So that's going to be the big feature of the Fishing Fest update. Besides that, right now, my good friend Atlas is over, we're working on SpiderWeb together. He's starting a channel as well, which I will link in the description if I remember to do so. I think I forgot to do a bunch of links in the description of the first video. Mistakes are getting made, but it's okay. All in all, good day. A little stressful, but we're gonna do all right. So it's Wednesday, and we do not have the Fishing Fest update out yet. It's about halfway through the week, and I'm starting to get a little concerned that we're going to miss our opportunity, our window, to really capitalize on this event. Granted, we are getting a little bit overshadowed by some big fishing titles like Dave the Diver that are making it a little bit harder to find our title, but we are pretty consistently in the top demos, so that's a really good plus. And not only is it awesome that we get to be anywhere on the top anything on Steam, it also is going to help our visibility. I made sure to prepare preemptively. I have everything that we need before Fishing Fest releases. I have the Steam event ready. I have the post in our public Discord server linked down below. Hopefully it's actually there this time. But I'm a little stressed out. But I understand that the team needs more time. I'm sure they're going to do great. All right. We'll see what happens tomorrow. The Fishing Fest update is out! Yay! It's great news. Everything is awesome. People are responding super, super well. We just got a little bump in our engagement. I'm stoked. On top of all that, and getting to do a little bit of advertising work for SitFisher, I also got to show off a little bit of the work that I did on the character controller for SpiderWeb. I'm going to show even more about that, but it's a very weird, different kind of character controller. So I did a little bit of work trying to get the basics done, and then past that, hopefully like tomorrow, I mean, I know I'm going to do some great work. I'm going to get the arm moving exactly how I want the arm to be moving. We're going to get the controls working properly. I mean, everything's looking up on the projects from here. I guess I can't say that for certain until I see it tomorrow. So, see you there. Hey, today is Friday, and in all honesty, this is the first actual day that I'm recording on the day. Well, it's past 12, so I'm not really recording on the day, but you know what I mean. It's just been a super busy week with SitFisher and all that. It took forever to get the Fishing Fest update out. It got done like yesterday, even though Fishing Fest started Monday. It's a really cool update. You should definitely check it out if you've played the demo already. But it's not the main focus. So today I want to talk a little bit about SpiderWeb. In SpiderWeb, we have this character whose arm, the way that you control your character, because in universe the character is holding a like camcorder with their right hand, and their left hand is moving across the screen like this to grab objects and swing weapons and all that, and you control their hand with your mouse. Now, I thought this was going to be fairly easy. We just take an IK rig, which is a way of animating limbs and bodies and stuff like that, where moving one part of the body moves the rest, so it's really realistic. Where if I move like the hand, the rest of the arm will go with it and react as a normal arm would. I thought I could just take that and set the hand's position and the arm would follow suit and everything would be normal. But I kept getting this weird issue where it was like offset from the mouse cursor and just, it wasn't going where I wanted it to. Oh, and then on top of all that, whenever you moved, for some reason, it would like tilt in the direction of where you were moving. It was just a whole headache. Eventually, I tried some other solutions, and instead of just using the mouse position, what if I drew a plane and then used the mouse position and shot a line through that plane, and that's the intersection point is where the hand would move, but that didn't really work. This is the thing about Unreal Engine that I'm going to complain about a lot, and a lot of people that I know kind of just, we colloquially refer to it as an Unreal moment, where there's the solution to your problem is not in your code, it's in some weird, like, back setting in some table piece of UI that's just randomly. What I had to do was click on the animation node and then select the variable that I was setting as the hand's position and change that to take world position input and not additive input. I don't even know where, I don't know. But I got it working, it looks all nice, it looks all like a real hand. Well, except for the fact that the forearm's like twice the size of the hand, so you can't really see the hand super well, but this is, I hope it's clear that this is a model that I made for prototyping purposes. It is not going to be the final model. So as soon as we get an actual final model, then it'll look really nice. But as of right now, it still looks really cool. You can see the arm all bendy and stuff, and yeah, sick. But that's what I did. To be honest, not a lot of work. Actually spent a lot of today playing Slay the Spire. Just go back into it, beta run with the green one for the first time. What is it? What's her name? It's not the green one. Green Slay the Silent. I beta run with the Silent for the first time. Yeah, that's the end of today. That's the end of Friday. Time to go back and talk about everything that I did in the previous days. Because I took notes. I just knew I wouldn't have time to record them. So I took notes. So those are not like fake days. It's my real opinion and what I did. It's just, this is the first top of the dome one. That's it. Sorry about this, but I'm very tired. It's quite late, and I have been working for many hours. Today was a huge work day on SpiderWeb. I was working on the arm, trying to get it looking all nice. First thing I tried to figure out was hand placement, but I had this super weird bug where, with rotation, where the hand was just all in weird spots. Like, I could never get it quite right. So I had to go back to the drawing board a little bit, brush up on my knowledge of quaternions, and then I figured it out. And now it looks good. And I also made sure that the hand would avoid, because normally it doesn't have any collision, so I had to kind of implement that myself, so it looks in front of it, and it looks to the sides of it, and it goes, okay, I'm about to hit something, if so, move away. Zip Fisher, we're up to nearly 3,000 total players. Very big goal, huge milestone. It's interesting to see that it's getting a little bit more like online success, a lot more videos. It's kind of a shock where we've gone international. You know, we have videos in French, Spanish, Russian. I don't know what they're saying about our game, but I hope it's all good. Oh, and I think I'm moving a little closer to this school project that I have to do next term, or which team I'm going to join. Overall, it's been quite a busy day, and I am exhausted, so good night. Happy Sunday, everybody. I've had a pretty good week. Today I worked on Repente, and it went pretty well. Just fixing up some bugs, getting the assets for the Steam page ready, all the tiny little stuff that just needs to get done. It's not a huge project. It's nothing super big or important to me, but I think it's just cool to have it done. I mean, I worked on it for 4 months during school while doing a bunch of other school stuff. I mean, it was a graded assignment, but you know what? At least it'll be on Steam, and that'll be really cool. Add to my little repertoire of stuff. It was a little bit of a slower day. You know, I like to take the weekends a little slow. I mean, that's why I worked on Repente today, because I knew it wouldn't be a lot of work. Today's the last day of Fishing Fest. If it shows our results like it did on Next Fest, then I will talk about them right after this segment while I'm editing this video. But overall, it was a lot less important than I thought it was going to be. I mean, we've had middling success, probably because of how long it took for us to roll out our big Fishing Fest update. We just didn't have time to capitalize on the newer version of our game. But tomorrow will mark the last day of free advertising, which, as the person primarily in charge of advertising, it just means that I'm going to have to put in a lot more effort to reach out and hope that the game gets picked up a lot more, as we as the developers are probably going to end up kind of burying a little bit and not doing a ton of updates or big changes to the demo, probably bug fixes, but after that we're just rushing to the release, which should be sometime after summer sale. Overall, it's been a super productive week. I hope to see you all next week. Bye bye.